all of you. I would like to welcome you all in Thursday's evening session, Investment of the Week. You know what? I think real estate, purchase, sale, investment has become such an integral part of our life. It is as good as that as we need food, the same way I think we need investment in our day-to-day life. Especially if I look at the market these days, because of one of the major factor, the way the prices has gone up, the way people have built up equity in their houses, everybody is in a kind of race. Nobody wants to miss the chance. Nobody wants to be left behind from getting this opportunity and cashing it to ensure to make some extra money for themselves. And believe me, there's nothing wrong in it, because I personally always encourage people. I can tell you about real estate. I don't know anything else. I don't know about share market. I don't know about how the RSP, RESP, and all that stuff work, TFS. I can tell you about real estate. But one thing I can tell you, I could not find any better and safer source than real estate to make an investment. Of course, there are a couple of reasons for that. First of all, it works good for me. So there's nothing wrong in it. And I've seen it works good for people. Yes, there might be some cases, there might be few people who have lost some money. But the simple reason behind that is maybe they did not have the right advisor, or maybe their timing was wrong. So I'm pretty sure this excites you as well. But I always tell people, I recommend them, guys, whenever you are planning to make an investment, the first thing you have to do is you have to look for advice. You have to look for the person who has created success for himself. Just think about it. If I know something, I'm not able to do the same thing for myself or get benefited myself, how can I come and advise you onto that? So you have to walk the talk. Only if somebody walks the talk, I personally believe you can definitely rely on to that person. So we are going to introduce our regular advisor, I would say pre-construction expert, and she works so hard to bring such wonderful projects for us. Uh, I'm pretty sure her knowledge about the real estate world, her knowledge about the pre-construction projects gets you a little bit extra information and helps you to make the right decision whenever it comes to making the right investment. So let's bring Lashika on board. Lashika, how are you?
I'm very good, Mr. Raman. How are you?
I'm pretty fantastic. You look so happy. What happened? Did you find some money somewhere?
I'm I'm always happy. No, I found a property. You should ask me. I'll always have money if I'm able to find the right property.
I think,
and
yeah,
and I was just playing around with our new app where I was just trying to check the value of my house, your house, my neighbor's house. So maybe you can say I'm happy with that.
Oh, okay. So you are working and testing on that app. I think that app is very useful for people. And of course, like if people they go and visit the savemax.com website as well, you can definitely go and check the value of your property. Of course, there might be some properties whose data is not there in the system. You might face a little challenge onto that, but I'm pretty sure like 90% of the property which traded in last 15 or 16 years, you can definitely go on the app, on the website, www.savemax.com, and you can find out the value. And you can go on Android. Like iPhone and Android, I get always confused with that, Lashika. Well,
Yeah,
so
it is
tell me,
actually.
how has been your experience related to that?
To be honest, it's really interesting. It's fun. putting the different address and trying to see what is the value of the house currently is, not just mine, my neighbors too. So that's what I was saying. It's kind of a fun feature that has been added there on the app, but overall it is very simple and very much user friendly, I must say.
Let me ask you a question, Lashika. How would you feel about yourself when you behave like a nosy neighbor?
Well, I was just being an educated neighbor, as
No,
in
no,
we are just wanted
no,
to know.
no, no. I love those people who are nosy neighbors. They always keep looking through the windows to the neighbor's house and see what they are doing, what they are eating. You know what happens, especially like when we go in the restaurant and there's an some other family sitting right just next beside to you, and they are eating some delicious dish, though you
And
don't
you
even
just
know what that dish is.
eating.
You just order the same thing, right?
Exactly. Are you one of those who always ask the waiter what are they eating?
Of course, I do so many times because my problem is like I'm a typical, I would say, Indian eater, and I
Okay.
don't know lot many dishes
Okay.
when you go to the restaurant. So sometimes it becomes very hard for me to actually pronounce the name,
I see.
right?
Okay.
And I always love their description, the way they write it. Softly eat. Like I don't know, like how they make that
Delicious.
description.
Good
To the
food.
rice, they write, those white small particles
Mhm.
nicely, put up into the oven and, blown and all that. I don't know what they write and how do they write.
You should spend some time in the kitchen and then you'll know.
Oh, yeah, I do spend a lot of time in the kitchen.
Okay. Yeah, I believe you. I believe you.
Great.
We don't have any kitchen in, oh, we actually do have a kitchen in Safe Max. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And Lashika, I know there are a lot of people who are joining us, and I'm happy to see, like, Meena, thank you very much. Rohan, thank you very much for joining. And if you are watching this show, guys, don't hesitate to put a hi, hello, or just ask any questions, because it always gives me good energy to keep to have an interactive discussion. So and I'm going to talk. I'm going to take your name on the show. That is going to make you popular. Am I right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, Mr. Raman, let's talk about the investment of the week.
Let's see
Want to
what did you bring for us today.
Yeah, do you want to guess what we're going to talk about today?
Yes, I know we are going to talk about investment of the week. See,
Okay, so
my guess is accurate, 100% accurate.
always, always. So today we are going to talk about something which is a little different than the usual condos we talk about in regards to investment. So let's begin our presentation, which
Can you
is
see the screen,
investment of the week.
Lashika?
Yes, I can see the screen.
Okay, perfect.
So, first of all, thank you everyone for joining. Once again, welcome to the Investment of the Week show, which we bring out every Thursday at 5 p.m. and where we have this interesting discussion with Mr. Raman and we talk about a specific project that we think is worth spending your time on, is worth considering. The whole purpose of this 30-minute session is just to bring out some more information for you guys out there. Then from there you can take it further, whichever one you like, or if you don't like, we can definitely wait for the next one to come. So, Mr. Raman, if you can go on to the next slide, if you can jump onto the project, because we talk about this every week. So we're going to talk about the city Oakville today. So I'm 100% sure a lot of you are aware that anytime we're talking about the best schools for the children, we're talking about a really good city to be in terms of the living, in terms of the houses, in terms of community. Oakville is one of the very popular names that comes across, and I think Mr. Raman can second with me on that statement of mine that whenever they're looking for the best schools, Oakville is definitely one of the good options because he himself
But
did a search.
Lashika, I am so sorry. I apologize. I won't be able to second you.
Okay.
I will be able to third you.
I knew there's something funny is coming. I had the feeling. But tell me, in terms of good schools, what do you say about Oakville?
I think Oakville is not one of the best city. Oakville is the best city as far as the schooling is concerned, Lashika. And many of our clients move to Oakville And it's very famous saying in the real estate world: if your kids are going to a public school in Oakville, it is as good as they are going to a private school anywhere else in Ontario. So you can very well understand how uh, expensive the private schooling here is. It's approximately $1,500 to $2,000 a month you are paying for one kid, and if you have two or three kids, you end up spending like $5,000, which is technically a mortgage of $1 million home. So if you are buying something in Oakville, pretty much your mortgage is being paid by your kids' education in one way or the other. Like I'm not trying to tell you that your kids are going to pay the mortgage, but just kind of a little mental peace, I would say, to to make you comfortable that when we are going in the Oakville, our mortgage is being compensated somehow one way or the other from the kids' education. But yes, I do second what you said.
Okay, so this location that I'm going to talk about today is very nicely situated in Oakville on Dundas and Trafalgar. If you look at the location, we're only 5 minutes away from Sheridan College, the Trafalgar campus, which is one of the biggest campus Sheridan College has. If you talk about Highway 407, we're only 3 minutes away from there. Highway 403, it's about 5 minutes from there. Oakville GO Station is 5 to 7 minutes drive from this location of Dundas and Trafalgar, where we have this site coming up. Downtown Oakville is about 12 minutes. If you talk about the airport and drive wise, I would say we're just about 20 minutes drive to the airport as well. University of Toronto Mississauga campus from this location of Dundas and Trafalgar, it's only about 11 minutes drive. So it's a very good location. You're in Oakville, but still you're surrounded with everything within 10 to 15 minutes of driving time.
But Lashika, it is very close to the airport as well. Am I right?
Yeah, it's about 20 minutes to the airport as well.
20 minutes to the airport. But if you have your own private jet, it takes you 5 minutes, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's move on to the next slide.
Nothing wrong to have a dream.
When is yours coming?
I said nothing wrong to have a dream.
So this is the project which we are talking about today, Mr. Raman, Oak and Co. We have the new condo lofts, which are condo towns that are available at this location. So any first-time home buyer or investors who are looking to buy something, it is a proper two-story unit, but the advantage that you have here, along with the two bedroom or sorry, a two-story unit, you will also be able to enjoy all the amenities of the condo building. So it's not just that it is a townhouse, it is a condo town that brings you all the amenities, whether it's the outdoor pool, outdoor gym, outdoor fitness center, sauna, barbecue area, movie area, your 24 hours concierge. Everything is available to you, which is in the tower at the same location at Oak and Co condos. But at the bottom of the building, you have these beautiful two-story condo towns which have access to all the amenities as well. So this is how the building is going to look overall. If you see the bottom of the building, those are the two-story townhouses we're talking about. There are multiple towers, so tower one, two, three, and four. As you can see, tower one, two, and tower one is actually very close to completion. So we will be doing occupancy for tower one towards the end of this year. Tower two, three, and four are under construction, and we do have the at the bottom of the towers we have these beautiful two-story condo towns. There are only 20 units available, which we're releasing next week. So we were talking about this a week in advance. So any listener, any viewer who is interested to buy the prime location of Oakville, you don't want to be late because there are only 20 units. You have to make sure you talk to somebody right now so you can get your hands on this right at the beginning itself. So these are just some of the renderings. So if you see the picture on the left, on the ground level, you have the your living room, dining room, and kitchen. On the second level, you will be having your bedrooms, just like any detached property. And now on the screen, you see the map. You see where exactly the location is. So where it says site, right in the middle of the screen, right on Trafalgar and Dundas, very close to Upper Middle Road. That's where the whole site is. It is a master planned community. You already saw in the picture there are four beautiful towers along with some townhouses at the bottom. So there's a lot that is happening at this location, being just 5 minutes away from Sheridan, and the GO station being only 7 minutes away from here. Next one. Mr. Raman, next slide. Yeah, thank you. So these are all the amenities. Sorry, the previous one. So if you talk about the amenities in the building, these are all the amenities that you have there, with 24-hour concierge. Along with that, party room, game room. Their fitness center is outdoors. Their pool is outdoors. So it's a very beautiful site. You have a private kitchen that you can book whenever you have a party or you have some guests coming. You can book a chef there as well for yourself, who can come and cook for you and your guests. So it's a really nicely designed luxury high-end building with these condo towns available. Again, this is a glimpse, this is an aerial view of the overall site. As you can see, as I was highlighting, my favorite part, there is an outdoor pool along with the outdoor gym. And this is the key plate of the inside where you have your office, your dining, and everything situated in the building.
Yeah, go ahead, Lashika.
Yes, we can go on to the next one.
Okay, can you see the floor plans?
No, I think the screen is frozen.
Oh, is it good now?
No, we're still on the key plate slide.
Hmm. Is it? Can you see it now? So anyway, Lashika, these are the floor. Okay, uh, I can see them. Like, I'm not too sure. Why can't you see them?
Okay, I can see them now. I think there was a lag. So if you
Okay.
see the floor plans, every single floor plan you'll see there, that on the ground level you have a beautiful L-shaped kitchen. You have your living, separate dining, and then in some of the layouts, for example, the one which is on the screen right now, which is a flex model, you have a separate pantry space, just like we have this in big detached houses. Once you enter, there's your powder room, your laundry, separate pantry, media space, and then when we go on to the second level, you will have your master bedroom along with your second and third bedroom. Most of the master bedrooms do have walk-in closets as well. On the ground level, you have a powder room, and then on the second level, you have two full washrooms. So really nicely designed space you have here. The units are starting from near about 1,000, I would say a little over 1,000 square feet, and the biggest unit we see here is around 2,300 square feet. And all the units have really good outdoor spaces. There are terraces, there are outdoor patio. So it's a perfect space for a first time home buyer. The occupancy we're looking for this is around summer 2022. So if you look at it from an investment point of view, you're booking it today. You have time all the way until next year. As soon as the immigration opens up, there are so many first time home buyers coming into the country. As an investor, you would have a very good opportunity to sell it right before the closing, and target your audience towards the first time home buyers and the new immigrants. This will definitely make you some very good profit, because people do like the two-story concept, but new immigrants, first time home buyers also like the concept of having amenities with your units. So if you don't want to get into something which you think is compact, and you don't want to go with condos, because you want to have a bigger space, this is something that can work really well for you. For you, it is starting from near about 1,100 square feet all the way up to 2,300 square feet. The deposit structure that we are looking here is also very, very interesting. We are only looking at 7.5% deposit. So, from an investment point of view, this is a very, very good feature. You're giving them 5% in 30 days, and then your next 2.5% will be going in 120 days. So it's a total of 7.5% deposit only. It's not even 10. Usually when we see 10% deposit, everyone's very much excited. So it's less than 10, it's 7.5% deposit with absolutely free assignment. So if you book it today and you sell it next year before closing, the assignment is absolutely free. Your development charges are capped, so you are safe there as well. Full access to amenities, with the price point, when we're launching it next week as a special promotion, you will be getting two parking spaces, not just one, two parking spaces included in the price along with one locker. So if you're an investor or if you're an end user, this is a very good time to try and get a unit here because there are only 20 units available.
Hmm. That's quite. And Lashika, what is the price point onto this?
When the builder is launching it next week, we're expecting it anywhere around 800 to 850 per square feet.
Okay, not bad for Oakville. That's pretty good price, I would say. Hmm.
And that price will include two parking spaces. So I would say that's straight up around 100,000 saving, because in any project, I don't see parking less than 50, 60,000, especially in a city like Oakville. So if you're getting two parking spaces available right away, that's straight away 100, 120K saving for you.
Perfect. And Lashika, can you see a message here on the screen?
Yes, I can.
So, do you
So
want to
we're,
take?
we're, we're going to
Do
do
you
that
want to take
together.
any
We're going to,
on this?
I just read Mr. Trilok's message. So whenever you're ready, we're going to do that.
I'm sorry.
Did you see Mr. Trilok's message?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So,
Yeah.
I think she admires you more than me. So, please do the honor.
Hi, Ritika. Wishing you a very, very happy birthday from me and from the entire team of Save Max. I wish we could see you today, but very soon we should be planning. I think the next meeting should be with your birthday cake and a present for you. But from the entire team of Save Max, we wish you a very happy birthday.
Hmm. So, Lashika, we were talking about the cake. Do you want to talk about we cut today?
Actually, Dhrutika, if I wish I knew this before. We had a good celebration in our office today, and we had some very, not even one. We had multiple cakes here. We could have invited you to cut one of the cake as well. We celebrated a big achievement today, where we had a cake for completing 1 billion sales in just 5 months of 2021. So, once again, Mr. Roman, congratulations to you and me and the entire team as well.
Definitely, and that's a big achievement for all of us. And Rutika, wishing you a very very happy birthday, many happy returns of the day. Bless you, and your 16th birthday should be celebrated with a lot of fun and a lot of I would say parties and all this stuff. But I promise you, we're gonna get together on your 17th birthday, which is going to be next. So we wish you luck for your sweet 16th birthday. I think that makes her more happy, isn't it?
Absolutely. So just, I think everybody can figure out now. Every year, Mr. Raman is celebrating his 16th birthday. Every year.
Of course, like that is very very important, right?
Yes. Always young at heart.
Absolutely. So I'm really happy to see, the way things are turning up, especially like the way the vaccination has been happening, and there's some people who are actually going to export center in Brampton getting the vaccines over there. So I'm pretty sure like very soon, when majority of us are vaccinated, it is going to be a little bit more open, and we'll be able to go and meet each other like in person, and do all those parties and get-togethers. And I know like there are a lot many people in Team SaveMax as well who are waiting for the annual event, and a lot of our clients, there's a lot of excitement which goes out there in the SaveMax family, I would say, having a gathering of 5 to 6 thousand people, and I miss those days actually, Lashika.
It's the favorite time of the year for all of us here. Mr. Raman, I see a message from Mr. Aditya Saigal here. He wants to know what the price is. So, Aditya, this project is launching sometime next week. We are just doing it ahead of time because there are very limited lots. The price range that I believe will be launching it will be somewhere around 800 to 850 per square feet. And the units are starting a little over 1,000 square feet. So these townhouses will be close to 850 to begin with.
Great. So guys, if you have not downloaded SaveMax app yet, I would strongly recommend you please do so, because there are wonderful features. You can find out all the sold listings in your neighborhood. You can really become a very good nosy neighbor to find out the value of the properties, what has been happening, and of course, you can find out the value of your property as well. Not only that, you can actually go and put your listing for the rental free of cost onto that app. So there are wonderful features, and it gives you a good view of all the properties and sends you the properties which might be of your interest. So we have put a lot of efforts, and we have come up with such a great app which is going to help you in search of your home. So please download as soon as you can and send us your feedback as well on that app too. Would be interested to get more details, copy of floor plan, spec sheet, and price list. Lashika, I think Mr. Harjinder wants to get more information for that. I really, really appreciate. So, Lashika, anything before we say goodbye to everybody?
I will just quickly take 30 seconds to brief about the project again, since some of the people recently joined. So these are condo towns available in Oakville, coming on the intersection of Dundas and Trafalgar. The occupancy is for summer 2022 to a little later 2022. There are only 20 units available. These are two-story townhouses with your living, dining, and kitchen space on the ground level, and then bedrooms on the second level. You get access to all the amenities in the building as well, which is the pool, gym, sauna, barbecue, movie theater, everything. The deposit, the main highlight, the deposit is only 7.5%. That puts you in a very comfortable space, and in a city like Oakville. The size ranges of the unit is from 1,100 square feet to 2,200 square feet, with assignment absolutely free. With the price in the first release, you will be getting two parking spaces included, as well as one locker included with the price.
That's great. Thank you, Rashika, for sharing all the wonderful information. And I know you do a lot of efforts to put up this presentation in place and gather all the information and bring it to all our viewers. I'm pretty sure you guys like it. If you like it, don't hesitate to send a message to us for our encouragement. And please do share this with your friends and family members as well. Maybe it gives us a little more business. At least we are spending so much time. We deserve some business, right, Lachika?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. As long
And
as we
please,
can educate them, yes.
yeah, and to all the viewers, my humble request: share our app with your friends and family members so that they can also get a good glimpse of what we have done for them. So, guys, I know it is our profession, but trust me, it really helps a lot of people to get a lot of information. And of course, like with that, if we do the business, that's icing on the cake. Why not? Thank you, Lashika. Have a fantastic day ahead, and we will see you next week. We will be bringing a little bit more information about another interesting project, investment of the week. Thank you very much. Till then, stay safe, enjoy your day ahead, and don't forget to get in touch with us if you want to make a real estate investment. 905-459-7900. Thank you.